Good afternoon to this vlog. I've had, I want to say I had a nice relaxing morning, but that actually would be lying. I had a very stressful morning, and in between, I had a lymphatic massage scheduled for today. I've been wanting to try one for a while and just be consistent with it to see if I see a difference or if that maybe just like helps my body, which is kind of what this vlog is about. It's not going to be come with me for a week in the life. It's going to be more health and wellness focused. It's such a huge part of my life and I don't really post about it much. I haven't really gone online and said oh, what exactly is wrong with me or any of that. I just randomly post my supplements and things I'm working on, but I haven't really gone in detail as to what my results were with my blood work, what I've learned, what's working for me, and the huge difference I've seen in the past 2 months. So I'm definitely gonna get into that in this vlog. I just kind of wanted to open up with an intro, and I'm gonna show you just a tiny part of my lymphatic massage. It's this girl, her name is Cosmic Tides, which I'll put her name here, her Instagram. She comes to your house, which I love. She also offers regular massages or lymphatic. I've done a regular massage with her and it was incredible. Today I chose lymphatic. And I had a little furry friend join my massage at the end. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you a little bit of that. I didn't record the whole thing because that's kind of weird. And then let's see where this vlog takes us. I wanna show different wellness things that I do. Probably take you maybe to a workout this week. I wanna show you my red light PMF mat, which I love. And then maybe I'll sit down and talk about all my supplements and my blood work results and show you guys actual screenshots from the Function app and everything I've learned, because I've been on this journey now for a year and I have learned so much. It's insane. I feel like I'm a pro now. So yeah, this is just a little opener to the vlog, and let's see where the rest of the week takes us in this little wellness journey we're going on. Good morning. It's the next day. I think I said it already, but I had such a horrible day yesterday. I didn't end up working out, walking, or doing anything. But today's a new day and I'm gonna go for a walk. Walking is something that has changed everything for me, for my health journey and balancing all my different levels and hormones that were off, even losing weight, even learning how walking after a meal is so important, which I'll discuss in the vlog when I do my little sit down with my vitamins and explain exactly what I've been fighting and dealing with. But yeah, today I never really go on a morning walk. It's always an evening walk, but I have a busy evening today. And I decided I have 45 minutes right now before my next meeting, so I definitely want to get a walk in. I usually always try to get to 10,000 steps every day. Honestly, I try to pass that, which most times I will if I walk. Yeah, it's just a really, really important goal for my mental clarity, my health, even just leaning out. Walking has been such a game changer for me. And you know, at first I got a walking pad and I hated it. I'm like, no, I actually want to go be outside. And I found like a route around my house that I really like. And yeah, it's just been a really nice little habit I've picked up for a while now. And I track my steps with my Oura ring, which I also love. And yeah, I'm gonna go for a little walk right now before my day starts. And I think it's really gonna help my mood and just a great start to the day. Okay, finished my walk. Now I have a meeting in 2 minutes.
Teams and artist lineups. So we identified 8 national teams with 4 artists, and we'll show you right now how it looks. But sorry. Okay, so this is our carousel. So it has the same name that we worked on last year with Copa America, or 2 years ago. And these are our teams. Actually, let me share it here. And of course, like, we just chose these artists based on like our knowledge, but we can change all of these. The countries were selected based on countries that are playing in the World Cup. And
Okay, this is my lunch. It's basically chicken sausage, butter lettuce, and avocado with peppers. And I just drizzled some, oh my god, this angle is horrible. And I just drizzled some olive oil and salt all over it. I love butter lettuce. Oh my god, it's just so crunchy and delicious. It's so good. I'm back. I think the last thing I had filmed little clips of was me cooking lunch, and then I had a blow dry appointment, and now I am back at my house working. This is not wellness related, but I get an instant mood boost and confidence boost when I get a blow dry. And if that makes me vain, so be it. I'm just realizing as I get older, things that make me feel better and more put together and yeah, just make me feel better, I'm doing them. It's worth the money to me, and it's a priority because maybe I don't feel good all the time inside for multiple reasons. But if my hair's good, it does make the day a little better. I had this idea to do this vlog. When I posted my last vlog, I was like, oh, what could the next one be about? And I was like, in my head, I was thinking, I feel like wellness is really aligned with content I would love to share. And then I kind of just had a really bad Wednesday. And I guess I just kind of want to talk about that part of wellness and like taking care of yourself and mental health and all of that. I'm not somebody who like struggles with depression or anything like that. I have friends that do, and I know it's very serious. So that's not really what I mean by when I say mental health. I just mean like going through a really hard time and having a horrible day or week. I definitely know a lot about that. And the truth is, it's probably like what made me a little sick is being in extremely stressful situations with extremely stressful people and not really knowing how to deal with that stress or kind of just suppressing that stress. And one thing I have learned, it's probably my biggest takeaway, is like stress will make you sick. And it's basically what happened to me. And I've always been a really chill person, but that doesn't mean that the stress isn't affecting your body, which is something I've had to learn. Like, I feel like I'm pretty resilient, but that doesn't mean the stress is not doing its thing inside of me. And that's something I really had to learn the hard way. So now lately I don't know if this is good or bad, but I'm like, stressful situation, sorry, can't deal with it. I'm back. I don't know where I last left off in this in this vlog that's supposed to be about health and wellness, and I have yet to record the actual health and wellness portion of the vlog, which is me sitting down and sharing my blood work results and all my learnings, which I'm actually excited to do. I haven't had the greatest week, which I've voiced 1,000 times, and I've actually been a little busy with work, and I've like allowed myself to just have a little bit of a slower week. Not really week, yesterday. I allowed myself yesterday to have a bit of a slower day that I needed. I'm also like I'm approaching that time of the month, so the energy levels are a little low. But I'm pushing myself today. I'm going to a workout. It's in 45 minutes, which means I need to leave my house in 15 minutes. It's with my favorite person ever. Her name is Kate. Kate used to be my Pilates instructor. I go to Tremble in the Grove, and her and I just kind of developed a nice little friendship, and I found out that she also trains people at her house, so I started becoming one of her morning clients. I see her twice a week, and weight training plus now taking the right supplements I need, eating the way that I've learned to eat, has really, really helped me so much. And I just love, I mean, I don't really enjoy them at the time, but I do love my sessions with her, and I love her voice in my life regarding health, fitness, even life in general. Like, she's a mom like me. She was a single mom. She has 2 kids. So she's a little older than me too. So she's been like a really nice friendship in my life. And yeah, I dropped my kids at work. I just had a meeting, which I'm very excited about. I feel like this meeting was like a long time coming, and I'm just excited about the possibility of where this meeting can lead to. Yeah, so I'm gonna get ready for work. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get ready for a workout. Then I'm gonna come home and work. Then pick up my kids. Then my daughter goes to dance, and I'll kind of have the evening-ish free. Wrap up work that I have. And then yeah. Not really much to report, but this isn't supposed to be like a week, this isn't supposed to be like a vlog showing my whole week. Maybe tomorrow I'll sit down like with my screenshots, my phone, have everything ready. I don't know, maybe I'll show my supplements. Does anybody really care about that? I don't know. I do. I don't know if everybody else does. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and keep this vlog going, because it's not been my best one. And yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, I just left Kate's and I really don't know how the footage is going to be that I filmed, but yeah, I wanted to give just a little insight on like what a training session with me and her does look like. Going to her twice a week, sometimes I do 3 times a week if she has an opening slot, has been like the best decision I ever made. I'm not somebody who can just like, I know this might suck to say, but like find the motivation to go lift by myself. That's like a lot. I don't know if I necessarily can ever be the person who just like goes to the gym and lifts by themselves. I love somebody telling me what to do. I don't know. Maybe because I make so many decisions throughout the day that anywhere I can, I'm like, yes, tell me what to do. Hello vlog. I'm currently in my room right now. I have not done a good job with creating somewhat of a storyline for this vlog, but it's Saturday night and I'm about to put on my red light mask, and I have a neck one. The mask, the one I put on my face, definitely is like for skincare purposes. I notice a huge difference in my skin when I use it consistently, which I really have been the past year. I also know that I have one that has like the right amount of wavelength for the red light, because I know some brands don't carry the strongest. So I'm really consistent with my red light mask, and honestly the past week I haven't been because I was traveling, but tonight's the perfect night to be in bed and use it. I did want to talk though about the neck one. So one of the things that I have on my thyroid is basically I have these antibodies that attack my thyroid. And through lots of research, I found that red light reduces those antibodies, and I can testify that it works. So the first time I tested, I think I had total 80 something antibodies that attack my thyroid, and after I retested a couple months later, it was down to 40, which is like, hello, that's awesome. So I'm hoping the next time I test I don't have any, because I got it down halfway when I really wasn't even using it a ton. So I think now that I've been more consistent, like I could get it to 0. And then obviously besides like also the red light on my chest and my neck helping just my skin texture too, it's a double perk. I just realized I never even showed you guys the actual red and neck. So this is it. This is the brand. I also have this brand's PMF plus red light mask for the whole body, which I'll show you guys tomorrow. But yeah, and then you can like control, and then you can decide if you want near infrared light, which I always do at least 10 minutes of that. And then same exact thing here. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I always put it at the strongest level. Finally, sitting down to talk about my blood results and how I got here and how I've been changing so many things to now take my health more serious. So coming off of an insane 2024, going into 2025, I did not feel like myself. There was nothing actually wrong, but I felt like something was wrong. Like I was tired all the time. And I just knew like things were changing and I shouldn't feel this tired, even if I'm like sleeping all night. So I'm going to tell you the short version of my blood work. I went to a doctor and I only tested a couple things. I did their basic blood work package and I got my results back. Everything was pretty good, but one thing that was alarming was my blood sugar was high. Long story short, I then switched to function because that's at the time that they were just taking off, and I was like, wait a second, everything's starting to click. They test so many things. This is always what I've heard you should do. So I get that membership. It's great. I learn so much about my body, but at the time was still so focused on my blood sugar. I will say, when you get function, the results are intimidating. And I was kind of being a know-it-all because I had already like dived deep into my blood sugar, that I kind of was still hyper-focused on, oh, I don't want to be diabetic. I'm in the pre-diabetic range. I need to improve my blood sugar. So I was doing like all these things to improve my blood sugar, which kind of backfired on me because I ignored other results. And basically, to make a long story short, I ignored that my thyroid was functioning great, but I did have antibodies in my thyroid that attacked themselves. That already not a good thing. It is a sign of, hold on, sorry. It could be a sign of like Hashimoto's, or I think it's like hypothyroidism, but I'm like still on the verge of it. But I was kind of ignoring that. And one of the main things I was ignoring was my ferritin levels, which now I'm an expert in. But basically, my ferritin level was non-existent. And I'll give you an example. I have a friend who her ferritin level is a 70. Mine is, hold on, I'm trying to talk and log into function. Mine is a 12, which is horrible. Yeah, so that was like, and it was coming up in function that I have some traces of an autoimmune disease. It gives you levels of traces, and mine was still a little bit on the lower level, but definitely some sort of trace of like something is attacking my body. Like my body is basically attacking itself. And then there were definitely signs of also of inflammation in my body. So when everything changed is when I stopped focusing on the blood sugar and I started focusing on inflammation, my thyroid, and my ferritin, which is super important. So now I'm on a very strict vitamin, I guess, supplement routine, however you want to call it. But I'm on a very strict schedule. Like I said, I think I do 20 supplements, not all at the same time. I have ones that can only be taken at breakfast, ones that can only be taken on an empty stomach, ones that can only be taken with breakfast, with lunch, and then before I go to sleep. The most important thing about my supplement schedule is learning what you can take with certain things. Some supplements cannot be mixed together. Some have to be on an empty stomach. And then specifically for my ferritin, again, which is your iron storage, which ferritin is super important, and it does play a big part in your energy levels, your hormones, recovery, like everything. And then what I learned about my ferritin and how to really like take the proper things for it is, first of all, eating red meat, but also if I were to have, this is like where I messed up before and now I've learned, if I eat steak, like I do a steak salad a lot. If I do a steak salad for lunch, I cannot have my afternoon coffee after that meal because the caffeine will cancel out the iron. And that has been huge for me. The same with dairy. Like if I eat steak or even take my iron supplements, I cannot take it with anything that has caffeine or anything that has dairy because my body will not absorb the iron correctly. And once I learned that, and now I'm taking, it's, oh my god, it's so much to explain, but basically once I learned that, and then I also learned how everything works together, I'm taking supplements for my gut. I had a good result, but I had two gut linings that were very thin, which your gut plays such an important part of your whole body. And then imagine my thyroid is also attacking itself. I have inflammation. I have low ferritin levels. Again, my iron storage. So the thing about health and what I've learned is like you have to fix them all at the same time. If I was just taking my iron supplements, it's not gonna fix everything else. Like you hardly ever have just like one thing wrong with you. And again, even these results, they're not like, oh my god, they were all horrible levels, like call the ambulance. No, but they were the most alarming of all my levels, and they all do work together. So I'm not pretending to be an expert here. I'm not pretending, oh, I'm your doctor now. But I did just want to explain what has led me to this point in time. And I just want to influence anybody to go do your blood work. Go do your blood work. If I were to sit here and tell you all the supplements I'm taking, like, how do you know that you're supposed to take those supplements too? We're not going to know until we get all your blood work results. And then you can make a proper analysis of what's actually going on in your body. And one thing I will recommend to everybody should also do your blood work, but also get a gut health test because they work hand in hand together. Your gut affects so many things inside your body. If you only got blood results, it's like, damn, you need to kind of know the full picture, what's going on with your gut. And then you can have a proper protocol created for you. Function does a great job at creating a protocol, but they don't test gut health. So what I did is I got all my function results, got my gut health results, and I upload to ChatGPT. And me and Chat have a really good thing going. I do think it is a good starting point. Get a function membership. You do have to probably go to a doctor for a gut health test. Get all of those results and see what's going on in your body. Do you have inflammation? Is your thyroid working properly? All the parts of it, T1, T2, T3. Do you have any autoimmune markers? What are your inflammation levels? How is your liver functioning? What are your omega levels? Omegas, super important to test that. Like, And I'm not going to sit here and educate you like this is important because this, like, everybody just needs to know that we're not little spring chickens anymore, and we have to test these things so that we can have longevity. Your 30s are such a pivotal time in life. I mean, I don't know who's watching this. I don't know if you're younger than me or older than me, but the 30s are so important for the rest of your life. I tell my friends this all the time. Like, your 30s are a make or break, and the habits and the lifestyle you develop in your 30s will be the trajectory of your life. So if you pick up your best eating habits, your best wellness, your best fitness habits in your 30s, it will pay off. And that's the thing about like diseases and cancers and sickness. It's not from one day to the next. Sometimes that shit takes 5 years to fully form in your body. So the earlier you track things, the earlier you test things, the earlier you see like, oh, these levels are off a little, fix them. Because if you ignore it for too long, then you're sick in your 40s or you're sick in your 50s for something you could have tested in your 30s. And I'm not going to say only 30s. Like, if you're 40s and you've never tested anything, still go test. No matter what age you are, it's just so important to pay attention to what's going on in your body. And there are so many natural ways to heal things. And for the past 2 months, when I started focusing not on blood sugar and more on my iron, my thyroid, and my inflammation, and I've been super strict with my 20 plus supplements a day, plus different lifestyle things, I have noticed such a huge difference. I feel like a new person with my energy levels. It's actually kind of crazy. I was like in a really bad place of like, I feel like shit. And yeah, it's been really, really nice to like finally come out of like that brain fog or like that, I don't even want to say laziness, but like that really hard place to like find the motivation to like push through. It's been incredible, and I'm so thankful that I listened to that inner voice in me that like knew something wasn't right on the inside. And yeah, now I'm really just trying to implement all these different things in wellness in my life. I'm really trying to like stay away from stress. I know it's not easy. Yeah, I know I did not make this short. And I don't even know if it's really gonna, how much of this will make it in the vlog, but I wanted to touch on this, and I'm not even sure what part of the vlog this will end up in, like more of the beginning or more of the end, but yeah, this is something I've been really, really, really passionate about, and I'm really excited to now, I'm excited to test again. I'm excited to test my ferritin again, my inflammation markers again, my thyroid antibodies again, and see like where I'm at. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and if you really made it to the end of this explanation, you are the best. Hello there. I have been so all over the place in this vlog, but I want to finally get it up. So I'm gonna record and just like touch on the last piece that I wanted to touch on in this vlog, which is about this like red light PMF sauna thing that I purchased it was like my gift to myself for my birthday. And I just wanted to show it really quick, and chat helped me explain like the benefits in normal terms so that I don't bore everybody with like all the detailed science. But let me plug it in really quick. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. So it sits right here behind my bed. My bed is like kind of in the middle of the room. That's like my TV. So I have like a unique setup here, but for the time being, it's right behind my bed because, you know, it's my room and only my room, and it just works. Um so this is the little thing that you like turn on. You can hold on. What am I doing wrong? Oh, power. You can adjust the time, whatever. So I'll usually do like 30 minutes. You could also control the heat. I'm not gonna put it all the way, but it goes up to like, it almost goes up to I think 190, which is really hot. And then you, that's how you turn like the red light on. And then the PMF, you can control how strong you want it. And yeah, so then this is what it looks like on the inside. It's pretty cool. And you can, for me, it covers my whole body. But what's cool is like you can lift this. And like if I just want to sit up in it and put it towards my back, I could. So it's like, it's unique where you can like adjust. You don't have to lay the whole time. You can like, if you want to sit up, you can move these dome things around and do that and like stand them up. So that's pretty cool. This has been like a really good thing that I've wanted to test out and see like when I redo my blood work, if I see a difference because of all the benefits that this has. Let me just read to you what chat wrote really quick so I can just explain. Okay, so in simple terms, PMF stands for pulsed electromagnetic field therapy. It basically is a device that sends low electromagnetic pulses into the body with the idea of helping your cells function better. People use it for things like recovery, inflammation, pain, sleep, stress, and circulations. In very simple terms, the theory is that your cells are like tiny batteries, and PMF is supposed to help recharge or support them when the body is stressed, inflamed, injured, or run down. And then for red light, it says it's a little easier to understand the PMF because it's literally using wavelengths of light to affect your cells. The idea is that certain red and near infrared light wavelengths can penetrate the skin to help your mitochondria, your cell's energy producers, work more efficiently. So in simple terms, your cells use the light almost like fuel support to help repair, recover, and to help with repair, recovery, and energy production, which is cool. I already like said on this vlog how I use it a lot for my skin and my neck and how it helps my thyroid antibodies. So I really have seen the benefits of it despite like vanity purposes. I know that it's super healing because of what it has done so far for my thyroid. And yeah, this has just been like a little fun toy that I splurged on, and I love that it also has sauna. So if I do the 30 minutes in there, I will sweat a lot. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I can't take this. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of end the vlog showing this last little wellness toy that I have because it is a super important part of my what do you call it? My strategy to help heal myself. And yeah, I don't know if this video will end the vlog, but I know that I was missing this part to finish editing. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this vlog and any of this stuff interests you, I'd be happy to talk more on it. I love wellness and all the things. Like working out is so important. It really is. Like I'm not gonna knock working out, but I feel like there's so many parts to working out. Like if you work out but you're not doing all the other stuff for your body that you should be doing, workouts can actually backfire on you. Like if your body is not in a good state and if you're not fueling it correctly and doing all the, I mean, not everybody has to do all the things, but if you're not doing the proper things to just like help your cells, help your body recover, In fact, like, exactly, oh my God, and now I'm rambling, but if you're working out and you're not also taking care of your body, it's like your body ends up actually, your cortisol ends up spiking. Your body is extremely stressed because it's not getting the proper recovery, but you're also doing these crazy hard workouts. So it's been like really interesting to learn so much about this world. And yeah, I hope this vlog was interesting. I feel like I was all over the place. Maybe I'll do a part 2 to end it and include this little part of it.